Oh, there we go. Hmm. Are we live? I think we're live. Let me check out. All right, I think we're live. Hello and welcome to another stream of Diablo 4, where we're playing the Necromancer. We have been in queue for about 20 or so minutes. It turns out that you could actually queue before 5 o'clock when the stream was, or when the game was supposed to be live. Oh, we're still in the queue. Apparently a bunch of people started playing even before 5 o'clock, and people started queuing before that. People got into queue like 20 minutes to 5, maybe even earlier than that, which is a bit ridiculous in my opinion, but no, I should have double checked that. I'm a bit short-sighted. Hopefully the wait won't be all too much now. This is so far giving me a lot of deja vu feelings of the first day Diablo was released, or the early access beta on the first day, where we had to wait a long time and it crashed. So hopefully it's way more stable this time. I do have a live stream about 1 hour's worth of content before the game crashed, and I also have a let's play of this where I've released 4 episodes so far. The 5th one is going to be live in 40 minutes, so you can check that out as well. Oh yeah. Logging into Diablo 4. Let's hope. Fingers crossed. Oh, there we go. So yeah, we played as Nadana here on our Let's Play, and we played as Yazin for the live stream. But we are going to create a new character, and we are going to be playing the Necromancer. And I've already thought about how I want this character to look. Not quite, but I do know what name I want to give him. So look at that guy, very emancipated. He's got abs though. And I think that I want, well, first off, the most important thing is I do not want any makeup on him. Facial hair, hairstyle, markings, makeup. Remove that all. And no jewelry. I'm thinking, yeah, no jewelry. Wow, he is one ugly guy. Tattoos. I think we're going to go with like maybe a sleeve tattoo. Maybe a chest tattoo. Let's see. I'm thinking something not all that intrusive. Like nothing on the stomach. That'll have to do. We're gonna make it blue. Oh, that's supposed to be blue. But yeah, inked tattoo. Blue paint. I want blue paint, that's right. And now that we've removed the makeup, let's go to the face variations. I want them to be a bit more, yeah, something like that. Pasty white. I think that's good. Eye color, we're gonna have golden eyes. Yeah. This is a nice little Necromancer. Do we want the... Is this kind of like a K-pop hairstyle? I'm not sure. I don't want him bald. No dreads. Not a buzz cut. No ponytails if we can avoid it. I'm a bit disappointed on the lack of hairstyles. I think this is what we're going to go with. Not super satisfied with it. I think deep brown. Actually, yeah, deep brown is what we're going to do. We are not going to do hardcore. And his name is going to be Steve. This is Steve, the Necromancer. Actually, his name is Steven. But people call him Steve. Steve to his friends. You know, he looks like a nice guy, a bit of tats. You know, he's the friendly neighborhood man who secretly goes and digs up bodies. I do believe. Oh, cancel. No, we want to start the game right now. And I think we are going to choose World Tier 2 once again because we want the gold. I think I'll be doing a Barbarian offhand. Not Barbarian, a Druid, where I'll be playing World Tier 1 because unfortunately OBS crashes. Hopefully it doesn't this game. But it has crashed multiple times for my Let's Play, so I actually have to re-record certain parts of the story. So if you do check out that series, that's going to be why. Anyway, let's jump into it. And I am going to be playing the cutscenes. Well, I'm not going to play the first cutscene, but I'm going to play the others, so you will have to see those again. All right. Let's hope it doesn't crash. Fingers crossed. Oh, looking good.
Sanctuary was never meant for humankind. It was forged as a refuge from the war between the high heavens and the burning hells.
We're gonna skip the
Instead, it became an...
I should find better shelter before I freeze.
Oh, so they all have their own voices, or I believe this is not the same. And you actually start with action points now. Oh, it's because we have renown, so we start with 2. So there is hemorrhage, bursts in enemy blood, dealing 7 damage. Bone splinters, fires bone splinters. Tear the flesh from an enemy, dealing 8 damage per second. And forming a usable corpse. Ooh, that sounds pretty cool. We're gonna be going for that. And let's do enhanced decompose. Cool. So there is actually one thing I want. I want advanced tooltips on. Brightness is, I think, fine. Resolution is fine. Quality is decent. Gameplay. Show tutorials. Advanced tooltips. And advanced tooltips information, I think. Save changes. Close. So I believe this means that it gives us a bit more info. Oh, is this a ranged character? That looks weird. And we can't... Oh, we can actually do things already. Let's raise them up. I guess we're limited to 4? Oh, these are cool. This is really cool, actually. Okay, I like this. How many can we have? Okay. Raise skeleton from a corpse. Oh, and they fight for us. Do they give us experience? I think they do. From a corpse to fight for you. Once all your skeletons have been summoned, raise skeleton briefly summons a skeletal priest to empower your minions for 5 seconds, increasing their damage by 20 and healing them for 10% maximum HP. We have a maximum of 4. Okay, so... Ah, that's how it works. Okay, that is really cool. So I believe we are not the tankiest character, but the idea is to basically hide behind our little skeleton boys. We are going to quickly try to progress to the first boss.
Another abandoned town.
Yes, that's right.
Demons everywhere. Fangs in the dark.
He bit me!
Are they not going to be bothered about the skeletons? What's going on here?
What's it to you?
Oswen, hush. I'm sorry, Wanderer. You've come at a difficult time. This madman just stumbled into town.
It's not possible to skip this dialogue. Okay.
Demons spilling from the ruins. Kill us all. Kill us all.
Ruins? What is he talking about?
Yeah, I'm not a fan of how everyone's
explain.
British. Like all the main characters. I wish there were a few different voice prompts. I think with Steven it's fine, but it annoyed me a bit with the rogue.
That
Like,
poor monk back there must have gone inside. Even a holy man like him was driven mad by whatever he
so
saw.
there it shows how many. Oh, did we choose how our... Yeah. It isn't safe
Could you
here.
protect us from whatever is out.
Evil.
Truly?
Oh, okay, there we go. Abilities, skill tree. We are gonna upgrade Now, I am a bit unsure what we want to do. I think we want to do blood. So there are a bunch of different things. Thorns. And damage. Damage and thorns. Okay, so these are the things that do thorns damage, which I've heard a bit about. What does blight do? Unleash a concentrated blight that deals 7 to 9 damage. You and your minions deal 15% increased damage to enemies with blight. And there is a blood surge. So this is a bit of a... I think I'm going to choose blight because I like the idea of it. I think it's cool. And where do I select the way my skeletons work? Skills here. Ah, okay. So raise skeleton. That's automatic. And then raise golem is our second one. But is there... I guess we don't have a choice right now. We'll see what happens in the future. We're gonna enter the ruins, fight the first boss. Some hide gloves. Better than what we have. And we have a bunch of extra stats because we... does everything cost? Everything creates a corpse. Alright. So that's nice. So I think the boss is going to be wiping out a lot of our skeletons, but we'll be able to replace them readily. Chest. Gonna move my other screen. They're not terrible. We are level 3 already. Very quick. Let's... Acolyte decompose. You and your minions deal 10% increased damage. Beings are decomposed. So I guess we have a chance of decomposing them. That would be nice, but I think doing damage is going to be the strategy to go. So we are ranged. We are actually very farly ranged. Like we can... What is happening here? Uh-oh. Oof. Okay, so that was a bug. Scary. I thought the game had crashed, perhaps. Oh, so we hold it down. We like slowly decompose them. I see. So that we can choose essentially one enemy that we... So the skeletons are maybe not the smartest cookies. Down there is the boss, but we are gonna kill one more enemy, I think, up here. That is an elite enemy. Get ourselves preferably one more level. Yeah, see, so we slowly like raw him to death. Okay, that's how it works. That's pretty cool. It's very different from the... So far, I've tested out the Sorceress and the Ranger. This is very different, which I really like. Like, what's the point if they're all the same? We cannot run while we shoot, which is a real shame. Or... So I believe that heals them for 20 seconds and it makes them way stronger. We are also going to be selling a lot of the... we're going to be selling a lot of our equipment. There we go. Another...
You lack the required essence.
Lacks the required essence, guys. I'm going to continue to pick up the resources. So they fight automatically, and they're... I'm unsure about their range. It seems to be not incredibly far, but not super close either. That looks terrible. Abilities. We want to upgrade 2 more until we can upgrade the... I think Blight seems pretty good. Blight slows enemies by 25%. Seems pretty nice. Then your minions deal 50% increased damage to enemies with Blight. I think that what I want to do is I want to max our DPS essentially. DPS seems like the way to go. And we'll see what level we'll be able to achieve. I'm thinking that when it comes to this stream, I will be playing for maybe 4 hours, something like that. 3 to 4 hours. If it doesn't crash, you know. We'll see what happens. I will say, this is the one where you hold down the mouse a lot. Kind of already do that. Going to quickly check, see if there are any special chests over here. I guess we found ourselves a little potion. Not that interesting for us though. What I really want to get are items that passively regenerate HP, have our minions run around, kill things, or we kind of avoid combat. Light is actually very strong so far. Now this is obviously the super early tutorial area, so enemies are quite weak. I think the design of the skeletons is really cool. The kind of way they glow. Kind of like living glow sticks. And it also seems so far that none of the dungeons are randomized.
I lack the required essence.
Yeah, so we're able to like suck his HP slowly. So it seems like this, so far at least, how far we've gotten, is that we run around avoiding the different area of effects places and slowly suck out the life of them while allowing our minions to actually do 30 to 40% of the damage. They seem to be doing about equal to what we are doing, which makes sense. I think I prefer that over us maybe doing 10% damage and them doing 90% damage, or the reverse. Like, you want the minions to be a big part of your damage output, but not the entire thing. So far the design seems pretty good. All in all, like, I'm pretty happy with this game. I'm not a Path of Exile player. I have played all of Diablo 3, like maybe 2 or 3 times, but not to any like huge extent. Like, I have not been involved with the different seasons. So for a person I guess would be considered quite new to it, this is pretty good. Approaching the first boss here. Alright. Decapitated priest. Run.
I'm low on essence.
Oh, so he's going to be wiping out a lot of our skeletons, I think. So I essentially want to run. This is way, I mean, I wish this was more zoomed out, because as we are right now, I kind of don't want to do anything. Wow, this is super easy. Jesus, this is right now. Yeah, we're just healing our skeletons up. Wow, this is kind of disappointing, I'm gonna say. Maybe not disappointing. I don't feel disappointed. Not gonna lie. This is actually kind of fun.
I lack the required essence.
I wish that it was possible to zoom out a bit more, like maybe 20% more. And I feel like the drain should have maybe a slightly shorter range, or maybe the range is okay, but it feels a bit jank right now. That was super easy. That was the easiest boss fight so far, I think. I'm not sure I like the way this looks either. So, can we do the sword? That's kind of cool. But we don't really use the sword in of itself. So it's weird that this would do more damage. I think we do have to switch to the sword, though. It does way more. But that looks weird, especially when we don't have any we don't do close combat like attacks.
You've returned.
I'm going to stick to the staff just because it makes sense from a, I guess, visual
The old
perspective.
ruins are clear. Your town should be safe now.
We're going to skip the cutscene because it's a long one.
All of you.
Basically, the townspeople drug us. We leveled up. Even stronger. Let's wipe out the townspeople first, though.
You are
So we can
blessed
shift
like
C.
us
Ooh, okay, here we
now.
go. So we can choose.
That was all of them.
Oh.
Light willing.
So we get to choose. Either select upgrade or sacrifice. Oh, I want skeletal warriors, though. Each time you critically strike your skirmish warrior's next attack. So I get to choose one or the other, I guess. So either I can have 5 minions, or each time I'm going to choose the other one. Okay, so I replace them essentially with... Hello. So these are now skirmishers, I believe. I want all the bodies. I can now have 5, so I increase that by like 20%. I believe they do more damage as well. You're the madman from the
Madman.
shred.
Those heretics drug.
Skip the combo. Okay, so Book of the Dead is an extra portion. So we get to choose, I believe, between these 3. So, Reapers, Defenders, or Skirmishers. Ah, okay, I get to choose one or the other. And I can freely choose. But if I do this, yeah, I still have the same attacks. I want the skirmishers. Like, I want minions. I think that's super cool. Especially for single player. I think for multiplayer, I think for like a party, it's not nearly as
Only
useful.
fire can cleanse the
With
darkness
exception
in
if you're
this
playing with
place.
like a bunch of
Have a
sorceresses and
look
rogues.
inside, but hurry.
I am gonna
I
let
will
this
prepare
cutscene
the
play
torch.
because it's cool.
Is
So,
this real?
is this real?
Shameful. Our Father has granted you a path to salvation. And yet, you stray from it at every opportunity. You drink and gamble. You covet and steal. Shameful.
Sin is their birthright. to devour our world. Salvation lies not in the light, but in you. The faith has taught you to deny your heart's desire and turned you into a prisoner within yourself. Break the chains and discover who you were meant to be. Break the chains and be beautiful in sin.
Resist! Resist her temptation! Vani, it's me. I brought your child into this world.
Go to the dry steps and continue your preparations. Now, our true work begins.
You came to thank the light.
That is one brutal way to go. So how do I get out of here?
You collapsed inside. I thought that darkness.
Or how did I get out of here?
I dragged you here, and
All
what
right, cool.
happened to you in there?
I saw a vision. A horned demon. She said the lords of hell are coming. She wanted to help the people survive.
Help them.
She called them her children.
Mother, no.
I must report to the cathedral. Listen, there is a hermit to the northeast. A man of questionable loyalty. But he knows of the forbidden.
See, like,
Bring him to the
compare
cathedral.
their voice, like, delivery. I just prefer a lot of these side characters voice acting way more than the main characters. So you have Altar of Lilith. Wait, what? Oh yeah, we get renowned per character because we already have, I believe I have to do this. Yeah, we have already gotten all of this. See, so we have these stats already because we've gotten them with other characters. But we will get the gold, which is very valuable. Like, we want that. We want the gold. Because upgrading things is expensive. Gonna quickly just jump into the cellar here. I want to see how strong are we without our minions. That's okay. Where is our... what? Hey, look at the dead. Yeah. Kills. There we go. I guess that was deselected when we lost them. Okay, so we are gonna mostly be taking out this guy, but it seems like, yeah, it seems like all enemies that are skeletons fight. Yeah, okay, so basically that's the strat. Run around, use corpses, pray if we lose all our minions and don't have any corpses available, but we can still do damage. Not a lot of it though. We're gonna head off to that shrine because shrines are cool. And I'm curious what there is there, so we're gonna ignore these people. It seems like our skeletons, will they give us any passive experience? They do for us. All your skills are critical strikes. Seems quite useless in our case. Seems like something that's very good for the rogue, but right now it's terrible for us. Like, it does almost nothing. I think we run a little bit faster though. So that's nice. Oh yeah, we have an ability point. Not yet, apparently. Yeah, we want to do increased damage. That's what we want. DPS for the win, because we have a bunch of tanky boys right there. We have a decent amount of HP. No, okay. Unlike the ranger that can easily eat up the what do you call it? The ranger can shoot down all the wildlife. It seems like our skirlikins over there are not quite as gifted. Okay, so I believe that gray little aura around a enemy is light. See? Yeah, I think so. So 15% more damage is very good against bosses. Not quite as useful against like mass of enemies, but still nice. Not to mention this is a big damage dealer, so it's worth using. When it comes to resources, I mean, like, we'll pick them up if they're on the way, but we won't go out of our way to find them. I haven't used them all that much. So it's just kind of like, eh. Hopefully we get a movement ability. Yeah, let's see. Attack speed, blood orb channel, curse, damage, darkness, healing, movement. Doesn't seem like we have any movement abilities. Oh, this one. I guess we can get some movement speed, but not a lot. Not terribly impressed. So we're going to be quite slow throughout this game, which is a shame. To be fair, we're not really like a mobility unit. We're kind of the stand back, run around in our slow little gait.
What are you hiding back here?
Some jars. So this took us only like 30 minutes, while I think the first time we did this, it took about an hour. You know what, I'm gonna skip this. I apologize, but I do have this cutscene on my Let's Play, so you can check them out there. He basically says that Inarius is useless, Lilith is dangerous, we have to get to Kyovashad to do things. And I believe at this point that well, once we reach Kyovashad, we will unlock the multiplayer aspect of the game. Of the three so far, the three heroes I've played, I think the Sorceress seems the most powerful. I think the Rogue might be its equal if I knew what I was doing. I'm thinking this is a contender for the Rogue right now, mostly because I have no clue. I guess these are blighted areas that I create.
Never thought I'd live to see all this.
That's Inarius. What's the statue?
The angel Inarius. Well, when he learns that Lilith is here, they'll drag the whole. Let's not linger. Kyovashad lies just ahead.
So we're gonna talk with the guard.
Hold. To enter the city, you must
We have no
first...
time for this.
What's this about?
How dare...
Just let
And they want us to do this little ritual, or we throw something in. We're just gonna inscribe nothing but scribbles into the wood.
This is a waste of time.
Did you say something?
I wonder what he'll say at that point. It's done.
Good. You must feel as welcome.
We're a necromancer. We look innocent, but we're actually evil. Speak with Lorath. Thank you, Overshot. I need to sneeze. Give me a sec. What happened there?
So, what did you
Teleported.
write on a little piece of wood? I bet you didn't write anything at all.
Oh my god.
Wouldn't blame you.
So they've,
Well, it matters little, I suppose.
I guess, recorded different audio drop,
from your vision.
little audio files
I
depending
must
upon
know
what you choose, which is a little cute detail.
what part he plays in all this. But first, I need you to retrieve something of mine while I finish my negotiations. A merchant in the center of the city has it. Just tell him I sent you. Cracked hooves, sway back, cloudy eyes. This poor thing is practically crowbait.
Talking about the horse. The first time I played this, I thought you could still get a horse, and I thought I saw people running around with horses, so I really tried to get one. So I wasted a bunch of time doing that. Lorath sent me.
So the old man's finally decided to buy it back. Knowing him, he didn't mention coin, did he? If he wants his weapon, you will need to pay.
So I think I'm going to try to speedrun the main quests. And I think I'm going to try then to do some dungeons. And I would like to do the world boss with the different characters. So I'm thinking one with the Necromancer, one with the Rogue, and one with the Druid. I know it's limited to how many people can do it, so I'm a bit worried.
He also gave me this amulet. What is it?
The mark of the Heradrim. An ancient order of scholars and mages, sworn to protect Sanctuary from demons. These days, we are few in number. There is another Heradrim, Donner. His breadth of knowledge about demons is equal only to his hubris.
So, I mean, I'm kind of letting this play right now because I was eating something. I will be skipping a lot of stuff when it comes to dialogue.
Join me.
But once again, I do have a Let's Play that you can check out if you want to see that.
Our paths in life are set to collide. We just don't know it. Whether it is by accident or fate's hand, there is nothing we can do about it. The wanderer lost in the storm.
So we can just skip individual dialogue.
Humanity.
We leveled up. Abilities. Can we get something here? Yeah, we've already pre-purchased the game, so that's fine. Corpse explosion. That's kind of cool. And it uses corpses that we don't use to get abilities. Grim Harvest is pretty nice as well. How much essence do we have? 100, and this uses 25. So we would have to harvest about 8 corpses. That's kind of nice as well. That's kind of cool as well. Ooh, this increases the damage and life of your skeletons by 15%. That seems very nice. Blood Mist. Disperse into Bloody Mist. Oh, that is nice. I like that. That sounds good. So this heals us. It makes us immune. That could be good in combination with some other abilities. We now have the whole glorious world of the Frozen Peaks available to us. We're just going to pick up some quests. If there's anything easy to do, we'll do that. You seem concerned.
Well, Bozan has yet to return from delivering our
Alright, so let's go to Ministad. I dislike that you can only see one quest at a time. It would be nice if you could see multiple and track multiple. I believe you can only select one. Like, you can do this where you can see all of them, but... How fair is the city guard? And she wants us to cheer. Oh, we can actually see multiple, I think. Okay, I'll do that after I've spoken to the Reverends. I wonder if there is a place to view the city. This allows us to change the difficulty of the area. So a few places there's like a view glyph where you can view the whole area. Oh, there's another player. He's level 7 though. We're only level 6. Another Necromancer, it seems. It is a bit laggy. Or a
We
bit
were born
glitchy.
in sin, children of darkness.
This is...
The Father's light can be sought through penitence and faith.
I'm a
Walk in the
bit
light.
worried right now.
We must be ever vigilant against sin, brother.
Yes,
Okay.
Reverend
So
Mother.
we have to
Here.
skip the cutscene.
Take the knight's report before you go.
Received a report of a potential demon sighting. Horned woman near
I took
Yelesna
it.
Mines.
There we go.
Performed routine inspection. Nothing yet.
That's very janky.
We'll report in when
I
we
feel like
find
the skeletons should become invisible while you're in town. Not desummoned, but invisible. Right now they're very jonky. I think they are invisible to other players, and that's why they're acting so weird. Okay, and then we
cannot
want
do
to
that here.
Yeah, so see, they're teleporting us to them, while usually it should be the reverse. So we want to give them a little cheer.
Well done.
Wow. That seems almost insulting.
Thanks. I
I hope they don't get used to it. Yeah, me neither. So what we're gonna do, I think, right now, is we're gonna head off and continue with the main quests. We're gonna go a bit of a windy road. I'm gonna look up something. There are a few Alders of Lilith I haven't gotten yet. And I will admit that I am kind of looking... Is it gonna stop being jank? Come on now. Prisma, Oh yeah, we have to go to Maghreb. Why are my minions so janky? I am not a huge fan of this. They might have been bugged. I feel like they should not be moving like this.
I need more time.
Okay, so that's how it works. That's kind of cool. Okay, right now this is pissing me off. We're gonna do that, and then we're gonna do that. And hopefully, S. There we go. They are no longer as jank. This actually... Oh, we cannot fight when we're doing this. Okay. But we do recover HP, which is nice. I want a movement skill ability.
I need more essence.
You require more minerals. Oh yeah, we can have 5, not 4. So... I believe there is one altar right there. We've already gotten the altar there. That is kind of heading the wrong way. So we're gonna ignore that quest for now. We'll get there eventually. We're gonna climb down here, discover another region. It seems like they have fixed themselves. That's good. I might switch out the ability for more DPS.
I'm low on essence.
Essence seems to be a real problem throughout. And we are just piling up corpses. I honestly think we are going to do that. Okay, so, abilities. We are going to refund that. It's going to cost us nothing. And instead, I think... Honestly, Skeletal Warrior Mastery would be very nice. So we're actually going to go with that. We're going to make them stronger. Right now, they are one of our main damage dealers, so stronger skeletons. Be good for the country. Good for the game. Good for our Mr. Necromancer over here. So it's like move constantly seems to be the main strat that one should employ when playing as a Necromancer. Oh yeah, we got this. Wow, a bunch of herbs. Glorious. That sucks, sucks, sucks. Actually, that's better. Okay, so we are going to sell off a bunch of junk eventually. We've discovered another region with... Oh, we're close to an additional region aside from that, yeah.